and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and in this video will be the process video for October Video Makers Creative Collab. So we will find our way in the scroll. I've shown this several times, so I'm just kind of going through it really quickly just to get to the October. And yes, I could have started with the October. What fun is that? There was August. That was August, September. Now we are to October. Yay! There's my, there it is. Oops. Got my whatchamacallit thing here and clip the ends over here. Okay, well, this is what we're starting with, and I am going to go ahead and cover all that because I want sort of a neutral background to start with. So I am going to do this off camera. I'm just going to collage, use some dictionary page and collage the back. Our theme this month is Arty Opposites, or like Arty Curiosities, or Cabinet of Curiosities, or I forget. It'll be in the description box though. So I'm probably going to go ahead and do about this much. We still got plenty, right? October, November, and then December. So yeah, we still have plenty for December and November. So one of them could even be a little bit long if we wanted to. Or we could have like a little synopsis at the end. We'll see. Alright, so I shall return. Okay, so I've got it all covered in a neutral. Of course, every time you come back, you're like, oh, look, that paper didn't glue down good. And now I need to figure out what I want to do for my... I'm going to have some lines that are going across, and they're the bookshelf. And I'm probably also going to want a frame around it. And I don't know that I have enough of one thing. I've got some nice grungy pieces here, and also this grungy bit from Manu Design Studio, I believe that's from. And these are just different papers that I've created. And that one's more brown. These actually all seem to have a similar aesthetic. The books going on the bookshelf are going to be very colorful, so this will give us our eye a little bit of place to rest. And these all seem fairly similar-ish, so I might just go ahead and collage a strip across. So I think maybe like about, let me take off a little bit off the edge here. I could ink that up a little bit too if I want to. I think I'll do half an inch and see how we do with that. And maybe it'll all be one thing. Maybe I'll try a couple things and see what I like. I guess is what we'll do. I don't know. So like that one across there. You know, I might use this, and I might just ink it a little bit darker. And then for the pieces that are going to connect in the middle, I'm just going to kind of tear down like that, so that it's just a little bit less obvious that it connects there. I don't want like a straight line. Also, I'm going to cut off these ends. Don't have as much paint on them, but there seems to be quite a bit of gesso on this paper. So, and how tall do I want my books to be is what I need to figure. Ah! Catch me, I'm falling. Alright, I had some books started. Where did I put them? What side are they on? Alright. So will I be able to do 2 shells? Or I guess 2 shells will probably be the best. Maybe. Let's see. Where'd my ruler? Right here. Oh my word. Half an inch. And then also we'll have a frame around it. So let me do another half inch. Make sure I have all my pieces. And then I think I will ink them, add some more brown to them. Oops. So they look a little bit more like wood, I suppose, would be the goal here. while still having, you know, some interest on them. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do the whole paper in 1/2 inch strips, and then I should have, fingers crossed, I'll have plenty. So, whoops. We'll need sides. Oh, good. Those go a whole side. So that, and then I would just need 6 more for the top and the bottom and the middle, unless we want it to be a 3. That's what I need to figure out. Do we want a 3-tiered? I think I want a 3-tiered bookshelf. You know, Patricia is in my ear saying do it 3. So I think we'll do 3. Some of the books will fit, and the ones that are too tall we'll just lay down on the shelf. Are you seeing what's happening with the books though? We have orange and blue on here, and those are opposite on the color wheel. And then we have green and red here, which are opposite on the color wheel. See, that's my already opposites. So that's our start with our bookshelf, and then we'll also have some little curiosities. So I'm going to, I don't want to miss the live stream. So there may be some voiceover on this. Just saying. Let's see. Let me go ahead and grab something. Oh, nice messy plate. Then we'll get some other colors intermingled in there with it. And I even know where my inks are because I put them away. Yay! Alright. I got some weathered wood. Let's start with the weathered wood, because maybe we want more of a weathered wood look than an actual wood look, since we're starting kind of in that direction to begin with. Water would be nice. There we go. I'm sure most of you do not watch SpongeBob, so that you would not know that reference. But who knows? You know, I like a dark blue, and we're going kind of, I don't want to cover it completely, but I just want, you know, I want it darker than it is. Alright, I think that might be, will we want to put some brown on it too? I don't know. I'll try a strip and see. But so far, I'm liking the weathered wood. Let's try a little bit of vintage photo over here in the corner and see. Because we could always have the frame around be a little bit different than the shelves themselves. Let's see. A little weathered wood on there too. A little brown and blue all. Ooh, that's what would have been a lot easier and faster if I just did that, huh? I'm just going to do that. Just let them spray them and then let them dry. Yeah, I think I do want the brown and the blue. And some vintage photo. And spray again. And see this very shiny, oops, blue. There's my list, a list. We're just gonna mess that right up and get some inks on it. That'll be fun. Whoops. Oh, that doesn't go there. Ooh. See, and now it's not shiny blue anymore. Now it's just a really cool, grungy kind of a blue. And I think I need a little bit more brown on these middle ones. They're a little yellowy, which should be okay. Add a little more blue too. We'll just keep adding, just spray. This I think is a little too orangey, even more so than the, this is the Seth Apter, I don't know what those words are. Coffee. There it is. Coffee. But I think, yeah, it's even more orange. I don't want that one. I thought it was. That's all right. We will just grab a little bit of, ooh, there we go. we have, I forget what the Dilutions one does. And this, I think I have one that's already open, but, oh yeah, that one's nice and dark. That's Dilutions ground coffee. And then there's ground espresso, which also gets us really dark. All right, let's just take some of that off. We don't want it too. All right, and then I'm gonna let those dry. I think those will be nice. They look aged and a little bit, you know, aged wood maybe. Sorta, kinda, not really, but you know, works for my aesthetic that I'm going for. So I'm gonna let those dry and then I'll be back. Okay, I've been pittering and pattering and pottering around with this for a while now. I was gonna show you my inspiration and I've already lost that paper. Of course I have. But what other recourse would there be other than to lose the paper I wanted to show you? Oh my goodness. Anyway, at some point you'll get to see where this inspiration came from and how far from the original it has come. Is it under here? No, of course not. Why would it be? Nope, that's going to drive me crazy. I'm like, I printed it and I had it to show you. Anyway, Katie Bryant on Instagram, KTS Canvases. Yeah, KTS Canvases on Instagram. She was my inspiration. She had done a bookshelf that she painted on a canvas with black and white books, which gave me the idea for the opposite color on the color wheel idea, and also the bookshelf, and also like having little ghosts. Although I'm not painting mine, I'm going off course here. So I think this bottom row is going to be green and red. They're opposite on the color wheel. The middle row is going to be purple and yellow, which are opposite on the color wheel. And the top row is going to be blue and orange. And we'll see how it ends up looking. And then I do have some spider webs, and I may draw some spider webs as well to add. And I've got some more ghosts to cut out, plus I've cut out a few of them as well to cut out. And then the frame that I did is all there, and I had added some stamping. I had some crackle stamping and just some other mixed media stamping, and then I had this stamp, and I just stamped that to get my four corners. Can you see it? You can't see the little corner. It's like a little you know, those little corners that go like on the corners of doors and stuff like that. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, I really need to clean down here. It's really bad. All right, so let's start with red and yellow. I've got a bunch of red and green, sorry. Bunch of red and green things as possibilities here. And, you know, I was going to be like, oh, let's keep it Halloween and fall. And then I was like, you know what? Let's just get some red and green on here. So I do want to probably figure out if I want to use these mushrooms, or I think I want to use these mushrooms. I think I will use some mushrooms. And I do have these books. So at least there are some books on the bookshelf and on the middle shelf. Maybe I should make the purple shelf the top shelf, so I have books on the bottom and the top shelf. Because I don't have books for my... Well, then I have to take out... Nope, because they fit on that shelf. That's why they're the middle, because they fit on that shelf. Okay. So I have a green clock. And I have these, which are pretty green. And maybe some mushrooms sticking out behind those might be nice for some red, pop of red. I also have a green mushroom here. It's mushrooms on a shelf. I mean, that's normal, right? Totally normal. This could be a picture on the shelf. I mean, why not? A little picture of flowers. Let's see, we can go, maybe even come in over here. So yeah, this has been me just for the last who knows how long, just trying to figure out these color combinations here. I'm gonna have this come up higher even, because the book will cover that some. And I just want some red popping out of there. And some red. I want red and green without it becoming Christmassy, you know? Which way do I want to go? I don't know. It's kind of a postcard kind of a thing. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'll just make it like it is, a little picture back there. And this is kind of a, is that more orange or more pink? I think it's more pink. So I was thinking, you know, also having some of that business with some flowers. And I do have a red flower, which could go around here somewhere. This could be like, a, you know, picture on the, it could go anyway. Where I might want some green or some red. Of course, this is also green, which is sort of that green and that green. See, this is not the right green. But we're going to live with it. We're going to live with it. And it's going to be fine. Just keep reminding myself it's going to be fine. And the mushrooms are going to look fun with the words behind them too. Oh, we also have this, which is shiny and red. But I thought might be fun peeking out from somewhere. Maybe. So what I might need to, and he's sort of green and he's got red on him. So it's like, that might be fun. All right, so let's get, I want it to be balanced too. And these are my two biggest pictures. So I don't want to put them, all right, we're just gonna start gluing stuff down because sometimes that's what works best for me. I'm just gluing in the middle. It gives me the opportunity to move it later if I need to. I do want the top to be below the top shelf. And then, you know, it's not perfect. In an ideal world, it would look better than this. I kind of want to put that there. Okay. There's just mark on here. I don't know if we got water on it, but I actually like that aspect of it for some reason. We can go this way. Okay. So we're just doing our big things first, right? Is how we're kind of trying to go about this. Put our books on the shelf. I want some red in amidst the green over here. I want it to look Christmas. Ooh, that's kind of, that might be kind of cool sticking out of there, do we think? Well, actually this, all right, if I do this one, I want to figure out if I can make it thinner because it's going to be hard to wrap this, you know. So if I have thicker things, I'm going to try to take off the a layer of it if I can. And I could. So why not? Just stick that back there. That'll be fun. It's shiny. I don't have a lot of shiny. There we go. Red and green. That's the thing. We want red and green happening here. Just gonna kind of have that. Behind that. Connect those a little bit. All right, we have this. I mean, I know he's green. Kind of goes more with that green there, doesn't he? I'm just gonna, he's a sticker. He's going in the background, but he's looking that way. But what happened on my, oh, there we go. Phew. That was a close one. Oop. Sorry about that. Let's see. What if we put him, I want to, this is closer to this green, so I do want to balance it out a little bit and bring him, maybe there. Bring him elsewhere into the picture. Because we are heavy on the olive green. And we are allowed to have other greens besides just the dark leafy green. That is all fine and good. And we've got some pinks and reds and all the things. So I think that will go there. And then we do have a mushroom here, which we could use both mushrooms maybe. Potentially. These are from Amy Crafty Cat. Oh, and then this little tag. I was like, why not have a little tag just on the shelf? Because um, on my junk journaler, and sometimes there might be a little tag sticking on a shelf just because I like it. Just because I like it. It might be like it. You got those mushrooms, which I kind of like. If I could get the stickiness off of this, it'd be great. Don't mind the ink on my fingers from earlier. Alright. I am a little bit concerned that these might not show real great on the on that green background. But we're gonna do it anyway, aren't we? There we go. We put it down. That was the thing. We just needed to put it down. Get some leaves here too. Some leaves here. And this is more of a burgundy, but you know, it might be nice sticking out from somewhere. Or is it more purple? No, it's more red. Okay. Definitely is more red. I want that red to show though. Yeah, it goes that way in my opinion. Okay, so we have red. Let's stick some red over here. Ooh, and we have this nice pop of red here as well. Sounds like my son might be home. And it's just like my husband to be like, oh, 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 oh. Rose can go over here. Roses and mushrooms, sure. Why not? I need something green over here now, don't I? Now, I kind of reddened out this bottle a little bit so that I could maybe have a potion bottle down here. We have these potions down here, though. So it was more orange. I could put it up there. That's where some other potions are. I don't have any potions for the purple shelf, but oh well. Oh, there's plastic there. That's not helpful. Let's see. Oh, I do want to stick another mushroom here. So I'm going to pause and finish this shelf, and then I'll be back. Okay, it got quieter in the house, so now you guys can come with me. All right, I've got some things to put in the background here. Like this little bit of blue, which is sort of like a wallpaper, I suppose. Let's see, we've got bottles down here. And I'll probably put a couple bottles up here. I put another clock there because I just needed, which you know means I'll probably want to put another clock on the top. But the 3 is would just mean it's a collection. Yeah, that's the word I want. I kind of like, ooh, see, in that, and maybe a little bit of that behind there for the blue and orange. But then we also have these little Tim Holtz little characters, little pumpkin thingies, which could be fun. And we could put a little blue daisy over here. Well, I think it's white, but it kind of looks blue to me. And then this rose is a little bit more orangey. Let's see. Let's try him. Oh, and then I got the skull for the top shelf, which, you know, is kind of cool. Oh, that's where I wanted the rose with the sure, why not the little girl right behind the skull? That's not weird at all. I do have a blue mushroom, so I thought that might be kind of cool somewhere. Maybe instead of the daisy, we'll do mushroom. Do the mushroom by the skull, maybe. bring this over here. I don't want to cover the little girl though. She's kind of cute. Oh, and then we have this orange butterfly, which I thought could be like a picture on the wall, kind of, sort of. That might be nice. Layered behind there. Yeah, see, this is why I need to just start putting, oh, and he's gonna go somewhere, or she. All right, so this is a background piece, so I do want this back here somewhere. So these flowers we're gonna stick here on the bottom there. We can kind of do that, and then we'll put these bottles there. Okay, and then I've got this piece of blue here, which can tuck behind there, and then we have a butterfly, which can go, I want it to go lower, I think, and then the skull is kind of important. And then we'll put the rose, and this is more of an orangey rose than the ones down here are more pink. We'll pop an orange over here. And some blue right there. And then if I can find another, like something small, I do have another mushroom here that's more orange. We haven't put down this blue one yet, right? Kind of want that closer. Sorry, but I don't have outlines on anything, so I have to cut this one out. But I like that it's kind of a blue mushroom. How often do you find blue mushrooms, you know? And let's see. Just gonna do that, and then it can kind of stick behind there a little bit maybe. And then the little one, just getting caught. I probably should have taken off the backing too, but because it's a little bit heavier cardstock, but that's all right. And then maybe that one can go there or right there, because why wouldn't you have a little mushroom just poking up in the, and then you want to see that it's a mushroom though. Yeah, if he goes down on the shelf a little bit more. And then, oh, she has to go somewhere. I want her to pop somewhere, or show up anyway. Pop, 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 pop. She has to be far away from the owl though. Oh, I did have some just little pops. Oh, ooh, and I have this sticker. Yeah, I like that. This blue, it's kind of bluey. Or is it more purpley? I don't know. Oh, and this. Ooh, I like that. Let's stick this over here, because that'll bring that color over here. In case you're wondering how my brain works. That's sort of kind of how it works. And then this little guy can kind of go over here on the edge maybe. And what's over here? We got some other blue. Oh, we have this little blue clock. I mean, he's different blue than those, but he's closer to that blue a little bit. We're sticking, I think we're going to stick it back there. I want a little bit of something. There, now we got our 3 clocks too. And, oh, we're going to use her somewhere. Oh, and we do have a couple more bottles that we can use if we so desire. All right, where do we want to put the little girl? We had a lot of blue over here. A little bit of blue over here. Oh, I could just cut it out to be an oval. Don't have to keep the whole sticker. It's just blue and I liked it. And anytime now, I'm gonna get it. There we go. I'll put her between the bottles there, because I can. Alright, let's put these bottles here. These are some little pumpkins, apparently, little jack-o'-lanterns. And the rose in front. Alright, now, our shelves look pretty full now, right? So now we can bring in some spider webs. Right. So a little bit should go behind. Oh, behind and in front, right? Maybe. And okay, I think I can go ahead and just cut on the other side of that line there. Yep, that works. Yay, I don't have to draw the spider web. The spider web's all done for me. Woohoo! Thanks, Lori. Finally using the die cuts. Woohoo! Did I glue that all the way down? Of course I did. That's alright. The spider web is going behind the bottle but over the flower. I don't know. It's going in there anyway. Alright. And I'm gonna, alright, so I'm gonna add the spider webs. She's gonna go somewhere. Where should she go? I mean, she's orange, but she can't go where the owl will eat her. Think about it. Now, that's like a mouse-sized skull, so I just put her far, just stick her here maybe. I don't know, she's just so cute. And I'm sure she'll have a little ghost friend like right next to her. You know what you're thinking? You should have put that butterfly higher. Nah, it's fine. Alright, so I do want some, oh yeah, that would be good. That web can just cut, maybe not there, but maybe here. Behind the books, but in front of the pictures. Yep, like that. There we go. I'm gonna cut off these little bits here that wish I could make that a little bit straighter, but that's all right. All right, so glue, 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 glue. Could have made some of those little jack-o'-lantern pumpkins another color too to put them on other shelves, but I was using what I had. Some of these, like this little mouse, the little owl, the little ghosts, those all came from TLC Creates. She has a Facebook group that, and she has free digitals there, but you have to go to that site, you know, to the Facebook group for that. We have the arrow down here. Do we want to pull an arrow up there, or are we good with the blue? Probably good with the blue, huh? All right, fine. Got enough blue. Should we add this little funky skull? Oh yeah, that's a mouse he ate. Little funky skull that. So he might be a stuffed animal. We don't know. All right, I gotta cut out some more ghosts. But It might be. Gotta figure out where else. I got one more, I've got another, oh, where did it go? Somewhere. I have another spider web. So I can add more spider webs. But, do you think it's right here? No. Alright, let me cut out these ghosts so I can add more ghosts. More little ghosties. Yeah, and be totally preoccupied with everything else happening around me. Alright, I'm going to add the spider webs and the ghosties, and I'll be back. Alright, so we have our bookshelf and our little ghosts. I mean, it's not a lot of books. It's more like a bookshelf of curiosities with some books. We've got some potions. And so we got our red and green, our purple and yellow, and our blue and orange. And I hope I'm right that those are opposites on the color wheel. And maybe I'll add a little crackle in the wall behind there. We'll see. But you will have already seen, because this is the process video for the hashtag Makers Creative Collab, which will have come out on Saturday, October 21st. Yes, October 21st. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'll be talking a little bit about it and the inspiration. And I'll definitely find the picture for the inspiration before I make that final video. Or I'll, oh, I found it. You'll have to go see the hop to see my inspiration, where I got this whole idea from. Have a delightful day, guys. Love you.